My dear one, listen carefully, because what I'm about to share might shake your heart awake. Something happened after that date, and heaven says it changed everything. They walked away yesterday pretending everything was fine, smiling, acting unbothered. But the moment they got home, their spirit broke down. They sat there in silence, replaying every moment, every word, even the pauses between words, every look you gave, every breath you took, and then it hit them. They mishandled something sacred. If you've been feeling an odd pull in your spirit since last night, you're not imagining it. Heaven says that's confirmation. Their regret has already reached the angels. Type 111 in faith. If you felt that sudden shift in energy lately, stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal the exact sign heaven will send before they reach out again. They didn't expect your peace. They thought you'd argue, react, or fall back into old patterns, but your calm stunned them. It made them face themselves, their guilt, their pride, their immaturity. Your silence became their mirror. Heaven says that silence spoke louder than words ever could. When they saw you smile through disappointment, it pierced them deeply. It showed them how much you've grown, and that realization shook them to their core. Last night, they couldn't rest. They kept glancing at their phone, hoping you'd message first. But pride held them back. The angels are saying that pride is already crumbling, because while they were overthinking everything, God started whispering directly to their conscience. The same angel who comforted you when you felt misunderstood is now standing by their bedside, reminding them of the love they mishandled. You didn't imagine that. Strange emotional wave that hit you around 2 a.m., that was their energy, calling your name. Heaven says they replayed the moment they looked into your eyes and realized, I went too far. They thought they could walk away unaffected. But something divine happened after that date. Their heart woke up. They realized what they feel for you isn't ordinary. It's spiritual. It's covenantal. It's heaven ordained. Beloved, you weren't sent into their life to entertain them. You were sent to awaken their soul, and yesterday, that awakening began. You might have cried, you might have felt heavy or confused, but heaven says, your tears spoke louder than their silence, and every single one was heard. Right now, they're wrestling with conviction. They're realizing they were careless with something heaven handpicked for them, and the angels won't let them forget. They keep replaying your goodbye, the tone of your voice, the look in your eyes before you turned away. They're haunted by the peace you carried, because peace reveals divine alignment. Heaven wants you to know they're not ignoring you, they're processing you. They're realizing no one else matches your frequency. Your love vibrates differently, not emotional, but spiritual, and that's what scares them most. Because loving you means transformation. It means accountability. It means surrender. They can't fake peace around you anymore. They can't manipulate what's protected by angels. Even now, Archangel Michael is cutting away confusion, pride, fear, and ego, clearing space for truth to rise. Type 555 if you're ready for divine change, because heaven says their heart is shifting right now. The regret that broke them last night will soon become the confession you've been praying for. But listen, heaven is warning you. Don't chase, don't message, don't fix what God is already correcting. Sometimes, love heals faster in silence, because silence gives heaven room to speak. And right now, heaven is speaking to their soul louder than your words ever could. They're remembering how you stood by them when no one else did. They're realizing how loyal you've always been. They're recognizing you were never the problem. Their fear was, beloved. Yesterday they saw your worth in a way they never had before. because absence has a sound, and they're hearing it tonight. The quiet that followed your date wasn't peace for them, it was panic. Because for the first time, they felt what life could be without your presence, and that realization broke something inside them. The angel of conviction entered their dreams last night. They saw you smiling, radiant, walking away, and woke up with tears they couldn't explain. That wasn't coincidence, that was revelation. Their spirit knows it hurt you, and now their heart can't shake the guilt. They're finally understanding what you gave wasn't attention. It was grace. You gave patience when they gave excuses. You gave love when they gave confusion. And now heaven is replaying that truth to them over and over. They've never met someone whose love mirrored heaven's patience before. That's why they can't escape it, even when they try to distract themselves. Angels block every attempt. Every time they scroll their phone, something reminds them of you. A memory, a song, a time, a number. Heaven says, you were never ordinary. Type 777. If you've been seeing repeating numbers, that's heaven's code confirming this divine connection. But listen closely. Beloved, regret is only the beginning. What's coming next is repentance, not just words, but transformation. Heaven says they'll soon reach out, not to explain, but to rebuild, to take accountability, to say what you've been waiting to hear, not from guilt, but from growth. God is testing your response. Will you react from emotion or respond from elevation? Because how you respond will decide whether this connection heals or repeats. Don't rush divine timing. Let them come when humility leads, not guilt. The angels are preparing them for a conversation that will change everything. They're being shown why they ran. Not because of you, but because love exposed their unhealed wounds. You represented safety, and that scared someone who never knew peace before. Heaven says that moment wasn't rejection, it was revelation. Now every time they close their eyes, they see you. Every silence echoes your name. They're realizing this love isn't over and it's evolving. And beloved, your calm yesterday wasn't just maturity, it was prophecy. Heaven used you as a vessel of grace. Your silence shifted timelines. It broke patterns, pride and pretense. Heaven says, prepare your heart for divine reversal. Because regret is turning into realization, and realization is turning into reunion. Type 888 if you're ready for that divine turnaround, because what's ahead looks nothing like what you saw yesterday. They're about to send a message, not out of guilt, but conviction, not to apologize with words, but to align through action. Heaven says, next time you see their name, you'll feel peace, not anxiety. Because what's returning isn't broken anymore, it's healed. You might think this story is over, but the angels are whispering, this is just the beginning. Written under divine order. They regret walking away, but soon they'll understand why God allowed it, to teach them your value, to refine their love, to make them ready for what you deserve. The lesson wasn't meant to lose you. It was meant to learn you, to see your soul beyond the surface, to respect your energy beyond attraction, to honor the covenant beyond words. Beloved, heaven saw the tears you never showed. The angels recorded every sigh, and God promises your patience will not go unrewarded. They're waking up now with softer hearts. Their walls are melting. Their dreams are filled with truth. Soon, their feet will follow where heaven leads. So hold your peace. Don't chase closure. Heaven is bringing clarity. That regret you felt in your spirit last night, it was never yours. It was theirs, transmitted through your divine connection. That heaviness in your chest, That sudden wave of sadness, it was you feeling their realization in real time. Heaven says the moment you released them in your heart, God began working on theirs. So stay still now, because stillness attracts miracles, and yours is already in motion. When they come back, and yes, they will, remember this moment. Don't speak from your wound, speak from your wisdom, because heaven didn't allow this to hurt you. It allowed this to heal you both. There, regret isn't punishment, it's preparation. There, guilt isn't your validation, it's their awakening, and your peace is proof that you've outgrown pain. Type 999 if you're ready to close the old chapter, because heaven says a new one is about to begin, one written not in confusion, but in divine alignment. You'll soon receive a confirmation within the next 72 hours. A song, a name, a message. Something will remind you that heaven heard your cry. And when it happens, smile and whisper, I'm ready. Because heaven says, what was broken yesterday is being rewritten under grace today. Beloved soul, this isn't the end, it's redemption in progress. Stay patient, stay grounded, stay faithful, because the same God who saw your pain is now orchestrating your peace, and the angels are declaring love is returning, healed, humbled, holy. Type 111 in the comments to confirm it in faith, because heaven says your story is about to turn into testimony. But here's what heaven really wants you to know. The silence between you and this person isn't the end of your story. It's the preparation before the miracle. You might think they've forgotten you, but they haven't. In fact, the more they try to move on, the more your name echoes in their heart. Late at night, when everything goes quiet, they find themselves replaying memories they once swore they'd buried. That's not coincidence. That's divine stirring. The angels are softening their heart, breaking down their pride, and reminding them of the one soul they never truly let go of, you. And right now, even though there's no contact, something is shifting in the unseen realm. The energy between you two is changing. What used to feel heavy, distant, and hopeless is being replaced with clarity, courage, and truth. Heaven is setting up a divine encounter, one that will happen so naturally, you'll know it was written by God Himself. But before that happens, the angels want to prepare you. Because when this person comes forward, it won't be like before. They're being humbled, awakened, and refined. The walls around their heart are